Hi everybody, I am Baseball Boy and I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Pikmin for the Nintendo Wii. So in this video recording session everybody, I'm going to show you the intro of the game, the worlds I'm going to be exploring on in the game, and the treasures I'll be collecting in each world of the game. So without further ado, the Pikmin adventures and boss fights begin. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor, must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone, I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefits of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A and then throw it in the direction I point. I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and pressing down on the Wii remote while pointing as well. The following controls appear allow me several viewpoints. Z, rotate camera behind Olimar. Left and right, zoom. Up, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. Astonishing. The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvest after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that they can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of but incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. The Pikmins are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I learn of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts, press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw, press B to call them, C to dismiss, press down on the Wii remote and point to command and control the group. Use Z and up and left and right on the Wii remote to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with the Wii remote. When many Pikmin see Sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick up all the Pikmin from the ground. I noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? The search starts tomorrow. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hokote. An analysis shows life support system will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow.